Hi everyone, Nathan from Credo here, and today I'm speaking to the single ladies, gents and anyone out there going solo to provide some outside the box tips for buying your first home by yourself. Now look, as we've said in previous videos, it is actually a pretty daunting process, but that can really magnify when you're doing it by yourself. So here's a few tips away from, I guess, the more typical ones that we've covered in other videos. So, first things first, remember to think longer term. Now you might be buying a place to suit your needs right now, and that's great while you live by yourself, but what about the future? How about the people who will look to buy your place when you go to sell it, or would look to rent it down the track? Would an extra bedroom suit a wider market? Now, one of the great things about getting an extra bedroom is the ability to get a roommate in later on. Now, obviously, they'll pay you some rent or chip in some way, shape or form, and that can obviously help you pay off the loan faster or free up some cash if that goes towards, say, some bills. Now, think of it as an in-house side hustle. Tip 2, have an emergency extra fund. Now, I know saving for a chunky deposit is hard enough by itself, we get that, but people often get so focused on that bit and put every cent into the purchase that they forget you're actually going to need some money day one. So put some aside so you're not down to your last cent the day you move in. Now, this is especially hard if you're doing this by yourself, so do keep it in mind from day one and make it a habit. Think of all the things this can help with: furnishing the place, owner's corp fees, bills, and even that first visit to the supermarket when you move in. Do you actually know how expensive that first visit is when you don't even have salt or olive oil in the house? It's pretty crazy. So keep that in mind. Now lastly, get your team together. Now you're not really alone, or at least you don't have to be. Okay? Now, if you don't have a partner to bounce thoughts off, then it's even more crucial and essential that you have people like us around you that you really trust and build that relationship with. That'll be your broker, your conveyancer, and anyone else you decide to get involved. We're all here for you. Now, this is really one of the reasons we do all of these videos, but don't ever die wondering. There's a lot of info flying around from us and even just the internet, not to mention that you've actually got a life and work to focus on while you're looking for this property, so it can't be just your only priority in life. Get educated, get comfortable with your team. We'll make sure you're set up for big things, but also be sure to chat about all the small things that you probably haven't thought about or you might have forgotten about. Bits and pieces like building defects, maintenance issues, annoying neighbours, and poor owner's costs, particularly in apartments, which a lot of first home buyers look to buy. Now, I hope that covers a few small tips that you might not have thought about before, or even if you did, maybe you've forgotten. So if there's anything you would particularly want to cover, get in contact with us at the office, or even ask us online and we'll make another video and record our answer so that everyone else can benefit too. Hope to hear from you soon. Remember, the office is 03 9032 6700.